The benches, ledges, and walls of the modern city are engineered to restrict human movement. In these spaces, design choices dictate exactly where you are allowed to rest and for how long. The Camden Bench is marketed as an award-winning piece of street furniture, yet its physical structure is built to enforce specific social boundaries. This wireframe highlights the geometry at work. Multi-directional slopes prevent horizontal spinal alignment, making it impossible to sleep. The recessed base lets pedestrians tuck their feet, preventing anyone from hiding bags underneath. Meanwhile, the lack of sharp edges ensures skateboards have zero grip. Urban planners and architects formally classify these designs as hostile architecture or defensive urbanism. In this framework, public spaces are no longer designed for citizen comfort, but are instead used as tools for strict spatial discipline. City planners utilize the specific limits of human biomechanics to ensure people keep moving throughout the urban environment. Transit stations are increasingly replacing traditional seating with slanted lean bars, designed to limit any single person's stay to less than 5 minutes. This diagram shows the physics of a perch seat. A 15 to 30 degree forward slope transfers roughly 70% of a person's body weight onto their quadriceps and knee joints, causing muscle fatigue almost immediately. These designs are often driven by a specific financial logic, protecting expensive urban infrastructure from use. Cities embed small metal interruptions into smooth stone edges to prevent physical wear and kinetic damage from skateboards and bikes. A stainless steel skate stop costs $15 to install. By disrupting a skateboard's momentum, it prevents architectural granite repairs that can exceed $2,500 per incident. Defensive design prioritizes the economic preservation of stone and steel over the physiological resting needs of the public. These controls are not always physical. Architects also use a framework called CPTED, Crime Prevention Through Environmental Design, to deploy invisible behavioral nudges. Devices like the mosquito exploit the biological limits of human hearing by broadcasting a high-frequency audio pulse into commercial zones. This chart illustrates the drop-off in human frequency reception. Because of a natural aging process called presbycusis, adults over 25 usually cannot hear this 17.4 kHz tone, but it causes auditory fatigue and headaches in youth within minutes. Global transit hubs even use the visual spectrum as a form of passive sensory conditioning. Railway operators in Tokyo installed monochromatic blue LED lighting across street intersections and train platforms. This specific blue wavelength is intended to lower heart rates to reduce suicide attempts. In other cities, the same light is used to obscure human veins to deter intravenous drug use. Modern cities bypass the need for physical spikes or walls to manage a population when they can hack their biological senses instead. A multi-billion-dollar trend in modern architecture faces a fundamental challenge known as the displacement effect. Research indicates that hostile design does not reduce homelessness or loitering. Instead, it pushes those populations into an 800-meter radius toward residential side streets. In response, a new generation of architects is pushing for inclusive public realm design, while local citizens turn to tactical urbanism. Citizens are actively modifying or destroying defensive urban elements, using tools to remove armrests and skate stops to reclaim their public spaces. Once the mechanics of these slopes, spikes, and sounds are identified, the daily commute reveals a series of calculated choices designed to guide and restrict human behavior. Like, share, and follow to never miss an update. Head over to yogalila.com for more deep dives into the hidden systems shaping our built environment.